Hi everybody, it's Richard here again and welcome to another video. Now this is a contest entry for my friend Sam St. John from the great state of Virginia in the United States of America, and Sam is celebrating 2 years on the VC. Now whenever he launched this contest he was a little shy of 600 subs. Since that he's gone well over the 600. So congratulations, Sam. Now the contest itself was not a push or anything like that. It's a celebration of 2 years. Now I believe that I was subscribed to Sam within the first year. I know he was under 100 subs whenever I did subscribe. And you know, we've commented on some of our videos. I've commented his, he's commented on mine. But we actually did a video together in the spring of this year, whenever we ranked our top 10 bird songs. And whenever Sam came on, it was as if I'd have known him for years. So easy to talk to, such a nice guy, and yes, he does have the best hair in the BC. So Sam has asked 5 questions and I want to make the answers as typical as I can of my channel. So I want to include my favourite artists. So the first one is, show a favourite box set. Well, this one here is actually a book set, and this is a 4 CD plus 1 DVD book set. I will show a box set as well in case this doesn't count, of 2 of T-Rex's albums, Zinc Alloy and Tanks, released in 2014. And the reason I bought this is because the Zinc Alloy album was remastered by Tony Visconti. I always found the sound of that a little jarring. It was a little bit too highly mixed, but I made a mistake because it's a remaster, not a remix. I would have loved a remix, and I'm not going to go through everything, but you get 3 CDs on that side and then 1 plus the DVD in the other side. Now with this, if you ordered this and you were one of the first 250, you got a free single. Now this is going for a fair few quid now. A lot of the T-Rex fans are actually looking for this. It's a double A side of the Groover and Solid Gold Easy Action. And so I remember seeing this on eBay for 300 quid shortly after that book set had been released. I thought, bloody hell. So obviously people bought it just to sell the 7-inch single. But the beautiful thing about this one is, if I can get it, or if I can show you, on this page here, if I can show you, it actually says these fans were the first to order the deluxe book, and it lists 250 names, including my own, which is somewhere there. And the only thing I'm not happy about this is they didn't put a big C in my surname, so it should be M little c big C. They just put Richard McCook with 2 little C's, but still, that's just me being pedantic. But yeah, it's a really good book set, and the discs do sound really well. But however, that doesn't count. My other one is the one I did a video of in the spring of this year. And it's ABBA The Singles, the first 10 years, a limited edition commemoration pack, which has 2 picture discs, a book, pamphlet, little odds and ends like a ticket for the Eurovision Song Contest. I'm not getting this out, I did a full video on it, but yeah, I love that as well. And this was from Angela, so thank you, Angela, again. Okay, the second question is an artist I have seen live, and so I'm going to go with this, and this is the ticket for it as well. And this is Elton John. I don't know if you can see that. So this was King's Hall, Belfast, Thursday the 9th of January 1986, and this was the album he was promoting, which had been released a few months before, near the end of 85. Now this is not his best album by a long chalk, although it does have Nikita on it, but it's not quite as bad as I used to think, because I've played some of these recently. Tickets were, have a guess, £12.50, extortionate price. No refunds, no exchanges. Anyone seeking to gain admission using a counterfeit ticket will be kneecapped out the back. No, sorry, will be prosecuted. So yeah, it was an absolutely fantastic concert. Basically what he did was he went through his catalogue. He started off with, you know, some of the early songs and then just carried on chronologically, although he did put a couple of the new songs in between as he was doing it, some of the big hits. I remember one of the highlights for me was hearing Better Off Dead from Captain Fantastic, which I thought he would never have played, but he did. Okay, a sealed album. Now I don't have sealed albums because every time I buy an album I open it to play it, although I do have 2 sealed 12-inch singles. Now whenever you talk about a sealed album you automatically think of shrink wrap sealed. Well, this one's not shrink wrap sealed, but it is sealed. It's Bryan Ferry's Don't Stop the Dance, and there is a seal there which says containing limited edition full colour poster. I got this not at the time, got this in the early 90s. This is a 1986 single, and I got this from a shop that was shutting down basically. I bought it and I never opened it, and I probably won't ever open it because those sort of seals don't look good whenever they're opened. However, I do have a shrink wrap sealed 12-inch, and it's Paul McCartney's 1985, or Paul McCartney and Wings, and this has the original mix, the radio edit, and a club mix. So the club mix puts me off. Now the price here is $10.99. I did not pay $10.99. I think I paid something like $2.99 as an add-on for an order in Discogs. But yeah, so I picked it up, never opened it. Okay, an album I've only heard once, and believe it or not, the Eagles' Hotel California. Now the reason I've only heard this once is before I bought it I'd never actually heard it, and Johnny, the record shop owner, was doing what he called like a £10 Friday, where he'd buy in a lot of albums of the same and sell them all for £10, and I thought, yeah, well, it's a classic album, I'll buy it. I played it, I enjoyed it, but I've never played it ever since. It's the same with another Eagles album I've got. Now, I'm not saying I don't know any of the songs off this, because I obviously know Hotel California very well, and I know New Kid in Town very well, and there's another one, and I can't remember the name of it, that I know, and there's no track listing on the back, so I'll put it down below what the other song is. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. Don't know why I've never played it. Might actually play it sometime this afternoon, but yet again, might not. So the Eagles' Hotel California. Okay, and now the last one is an album that I have autographed. Now this is Ambrose Slade Beginnings. Ambrose Slade became Slade, and this has Noddy Holder written on it. Now I'm not too sure if this is official or not. Obviously I don't think it's Noddy actually putting a pen to the album, but I don't even know if it's official stamp of a Noddy autograph. But whatever, I'm pretending it is. I think I would prefer it without that, because unless I actually knew for a fact that it was Noddy Holder. This is their first album, and it's actually not a bad album. And this was a grail that I showed about 2 years ago. I was really struggling to get this, and I did pay quite a bit of money for it, but not 3 figures. So Ambrose Slade Beginnings. However, I do want to show this one, and I have shown this before on a video. Now this is the Hazel O'Connor single, 8th Day, and I bought this in a second-hand record shop in what you call like a flea market, and I looked inside and there was this here little piece of paper. It's just a little like Smithwick's receipt piece of paper there, and basically what it says is 8th Day to Maggie, love, Hazel O'Connor, X. Now I was thinking Hazel O'Connor did play Coleraine because I went to see her, and it was around the 1990 mark, and it was really enjoyable. So I have a feeling that might have come from there, and I know the Coleraine University did have Smithwick's on tap at the time. So yeah, I think that's a valid or a true autograph, so I'm delighted to get that. It's a nice little surprise when I bought the single. Love this single, by the way, it's absolutely excellent. So that's Hazel O'Connor. Okay, so those are the 5 questions. Congratulations again for 2 years in the VC to Sam. I'll put a link to his channel below. Please check him out. Please subscribe and do all the nice things like comment and give likes, etc. Okay, that's me for now. I hope to have another video quite soon. All the best now. Bye bye.